Sign language has many positive benefits, even for the hearing community. Sign language has been practiced in the U.S. and several other countries for many years. There are even some preschools who incorporate sign language into their daily learning and curriculum. Several studies have been conducted to support this information. Two American doctors, Dr. Linda Doley and Dr. Susan Goodwin, conducted a research that lasted 8 years and was financed by the National Institute of Health and Human Development. Their research examined over 100 infants, randomly selected, both hearing and hearing impaired. At the end of the 8 years, they had very positive outcomes of their work. They found that signing at a young age reduced a lot of frustration. When babies learned to sign before they could speak, it eliminated the grunting and the crying, and they were able to express themselves. No longer did anyone have to guess what they wanted, and they didn't have to use process of elimination. Their self-esteem soared high. The babies felt they were being recognized and actively listened to. When they wanted something, they got recognition and instant feedback. It helped them talk at an earlier age. Babies are children who are already familiar with signing, they're already familiar with words. Seeing and saying them makes them more tangible and more real. The relationships grow and enhance between the caregiver and the child. They build trust and empathy. Each person feels understood and heard, instead of feeling frustrated or angry for lack of communication and understanding. A caregiver can sometimes feel like a failure for not being able to understand the wants and needs of a child. Understanding a child makes the parent more confident as a caregiver. It lets you enter the world of your child. They will express their feelings, their thoughts. They will help you with their views, and it will give you insight to what makes them unique. When testing the original participants, the babies who learned to sign scored 12 points higher than the babies who did not. Children who learn to sign often resolve conflicts in a better manner. Instead of automatically screaming or crying or taking what they want, they're able to stop and to make the person understand what they want and what they need. Even teachers incorporate sign language into their daily learning. In this short video, you will see how one teacher implements sign language into her teaching.
That's fine. You don't need to know sign language fluently to insert into your classroom. Today I'm going to give you some tips and tricks to how to put this
Wasn't that wonderful how she incorporated that into her class? Teaching kids to sign also helps when they are hearing impaired but their children are not. It completely breaks down the wall of communication and it lets them bond together and have a great relationship to build with communication. Sign language can make a huge impact on our kids and for the better, and it can make for a better tomorrow. Thank you.